welcome back to Greens Meadow for another league game where Stow look to take another step in their path to championship glory. Lau, how you doing?
Doing well, mate, yourself?
I'm feeling good.
The weather's quite nice, feeling a little bit hot in this coast. But yeah, I mean, obviously the Tuesday game against Norwich United was called off pretty late because of the weather. Thursday's game as well, the under-18's getting called off as well, but a couple of days it's been dry weather and we're hopeful, fingers crossed, we'll get the game on today. Yeah. 5 changes from the team that started at Newmarket last weekend, so we've got Curtley Williams, Anton Clark, Leon Otley-Gooch, Christy Finch, and the first start for Dave Cowley in a long time since we played Long Melford last time. Coming off the bench, making an impact with that goal, which was pretty decisive in the end, the 4-2 win. So yeah, 5 changes for Stow today. Robbie Sweeney, Dean Bowditch, Ollie Brown all dropping to the bench, and no place in the squad today for Tom Bullard, who's suspended, and Dom Docherty not in the squad either today. Obviously we're on such a good run in the league, 31 games unbeaten, closing in on that record, Thurlow non-league record, Wisbech Town at 37. But I think I say every week, it is going to be a tough game. We've played Long Melford twice already this season, not in the league. 2 cups, the League Challenge Cup, the Suffolk Premier Cup, 1-0 and 2-0 on both occasions, so tight games. But I think they'll be up for it. They're having a good season themselves, 8th in the league. They've picked up some big results this season, quite recently going to Wroxham, drawing there 1-1. So they're a team that are dangerous and having one of the best ever seasons in their history at this level, so they'll be up for it.
Well look, that kind of wraps it up. We'll get you back to the action. Catch you later on.
Keep going! Don't chase the thing! Hey, keep working, come on! Nothing changes! 5 minutes!
You're in state, go on. Yes! Come on! Close in, Reedy. Yes, well done. Go on, Josh. Go on, Reedy.
Stop it. Especially the second half.
I think the youth call that scenes. It was unbelievable afternoon, great afternoon, but for a lot of it we were thinking, oh no, this is where we're going to slip up. The unbeaten record is going to come to an end along Melford. 2-0 up, we go down to 10 men as well, give away the penalty. But yeah, full credit to the boys today. A fantastic comeback, a lot of spirit, a lot of character in there to get the goals. 4 goals in the end to come back in that second half. Yeah, really enjoyable.
Look at it, let's start off at the start.
Anton is going to be gutted, but we've seen it before, high profile games like the World Cup, Luis Suarez for Uruguay punching it off the line, and it's a bit of a double whammy really, because you get the red card and then the other team gets a penalty, and obviously you're praying that they miss the penalty, but yeah, they scored the penalty, get the second goal 5 minutes into the second half, and then it's a big mountain to climb for the boys.
I was going to say, 2-0 down, what are you thinking? Looking at it, because ultimately at 2-0 down, Stow still had good chances and was still making the keeper work. Were you fearful of the unbeaten run coming to an end at 2-0 down?
Yeah, definitely. I think the good thing was we got a goal back 5 minutes after they scored their second goal, so we got a goal straight back, and at that point you're thinking, right, can we just get one more in the next 30-35 minutes and make sure that we're still unbeaten, but get the goal and then go on and get the last couple in the last few minutes. So yeah, big win, 3 points.
Yeah, big, and some good goals. Let's put it out there. It's not scrappy. Good, solid goals. Well, look, obviously big battle in midfield. Ainsley walks out man of the match. Thoughts on him?
I thought that was well deserved. We saw last week him push more forward into a more attacking role. Obviously this season we've seen him sit in front of the back four, so Bully and JJ, them three have got a great understanding, but last week at Newmarket saw him play further forward today as well, and I thought that second half we saw a lot of great stuff from him, not just getting the equaliser for 2-2, but I thought he dictated a lot of play in the midfield and pushed Stow forward, and yeah, for me, deservedly man of the match today.
Yeah, so just to mention, you mentioned JJ, obviously comes off with what we think is a slight concussion, looking like him and Bully were missing the next couple of games. So what did you think of the two boys at the back today that stepped up?
Yeah, definitely did step up, and myself and Adam, when we were at the Swaffham game a couple of weeks ago, we were giving them plaudits, thought they'd done well, and thought they did well today as well. It's a tough schedule now, obviously with Bully missing the next 3 games, and JJ, we're not quite sure how long he's going to be out for, but probably looking like a few weeks. So it's going to be a tough one for them because they've had their injury problems in the past. But
what is next for Stow over the next coming weeks? Busy schedule.
It is, yeah, midweek and Saturdays, weather permitting, hopefully. But yeah, Tuesday, home to Brampton, quarterfinals of the Suffolk Premier Cup, a repeat of the same game last year when late scenes again, George Quantrell scoring a winner for Stow to put us through at the semi-finals. So we've got them on Tuesday night, and then Saturday back to the league, Galston away. Fantastic.
Look, just before we go, I think it's only fair, final thoughts just on Melford and how they performed today. For me personally, I think they performed really, really well, better than I was expecting. What do you think? I haven't seen them before over previous seasons.
Yeah, I think they're a team, they're always improving. Last season they won the League Cup, beat us on the way, beat us really comfortably in that quarter-final in the end, and they've only been at this level for I think 2, 3, 4 seasons, and they're on course for their highest ever finish or pretty close to it, and they're a good outfit. We've still got to go their way in the league in a few weeks' time, so we're going to come up against them again, and I'm sure they're going to be desperate to get one over us after today. But yeah, I think they're a good team. Got some good young players in there as well. We saw quite a few young players and some more experienced players as well. Jamie Griffiths up front on loan from Nunn is a good striker, and their goalie, who we've mentioned before, Matt Walker, pulled off some really good saves today, and I think got a bit of an injury in the second half, which maybe thwarted his movement a little bit. So yeah, good side, and looking forward to the return game in a few weeks.
Yeah, if there's anything like that, it'll be really impressive. Well, that just about wraps us up for today. Join us again if you can, Tuesday evening. Cheers.
Wow, where do we start with that? Rick Andrews, Dale Brooks, 2-0 down to 10 men. Gaffer, we'll start with you. What are you thinking at that point?
I'll take a draw. Although when we came in at half-time, we did say to the boys, look, we've taken our chances. We could have been 3 or 4 up before they scored. But football is fine margins. We found ourselves a goal down. So the boys were confident, as we were, that we could create chances and we'd put away. Obviously, the second goal sort of stunned us for a little bit, but stuck to our beliefs. And people questioned the squad after the Wroxham defeat in the Vars and said, let's see what they're about. Well, I think that answers everyone's emphatically. The squad is doing an outstanding job for the club, for the town, and they thoroughly deserve all the plaudits.
Absolutely, a great comeback. The couple of goals right at the end, giving us all 3 points. Is that the best game you've seen, or best moment you've seen in your time here so far?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it was imperative that, like Rick said, that we kept on the front foot. We didn't want to go one up and play behind the ball, because that invites them onto us. We stuck with the 2 up and finished up with the 3 up, and the positivity reaped the benefits. And I think it's all credit to the lads, because some people think at times it's easy just to keep winning, which it's not. But especially when you're down 2-0 to a team that you're expected to beat. It was great character, and listen, all the plaudits go to the players, absolutely.
Gaffer, we know from your time as manager, you're not one to sit on the back foot when you go down to 10 men, even 9 men against Histon and coming back to win. But that must be pretty special, especially with the unbeaten record that we've got in the league, and closing in hopefully on that history of the record in the Thurlow Nunn League.
Yeah, for sure. And what we said was that, look, if someone's going to take our O, let's make them earn it. So it's easy to sit back and go, okay, it's just not our day, but that's not what we're about. I'd rather have lost the game 3 or 4-0. But as Brooksy has said, and we believe in the squad, and they've gone out, and even when we went 3-2 up, it would have been easy to go, right, let's put another one at the back zone. So we said, no, we're staying exactly the same. We're on the front foot. We saw them really struggling with our waves of attack, and the crowd got behind us, and that's so important. I mean, the noise, that's probably the noisiest the club's been for some time, and the supporters shouldn't lose sight of how important that is to the players, because you're running for a ball and you're getting 100, 200 people cheering you on. You'll be surprised how much that puts an extra 10% of the legs. So, yeah, really chuffed, and I thought over the 90 minutes, thoroughly deserved.
Definitely, and another 300 plus here through the gate, and we saw in the dugout as well some great scenes when the goals were going in towards the end. All 3 strikers getting on the score sheet. What was your pick of the goals today?
I enjoyed all of them, to be honest. I know that's an easy option to say, but you know the fans have been brilliant. They have been brilliant all season, and I'm sure they'll continue to see us over the line. But it was very, very rewarding to see all the front three as such, you know, score goals. You know, Blakey scoring, Finchy scoring, and obviously Josh again. But you know, for me, it's just we sort of took an important lesson away from the Wroxham game. Although we got defeated, we were always on the front foot there, and I think had we taken our chances, even when we went down to 10 men, we'd have easily got a replay, if not, you know, gone on to win the game. And great courage from the gaffer today. You know, let's stay on the front foot, and I think the supporters appreciate that. And I think that it's very easy to get lost in this unbeaten run. But you look at the best team in the world. You know, Liverpool at the moment. You know, they've lost their crown, and we haven't. And it doesn't matter whatever level you're playing at, to keep going and keep, you know, channeling that momentum and keep getting the results. I think it's fantastic, and it does help, you know, having such a fantastic set of supporters as well.
Definitely, and Gaffer, 2 4-2s that we've had, both in contrasting fashion, but that the boys must be buzzing after the last couple of results and confident now that we can go all the way and do that unbeaten record.
Their confidence has never wavered. There's a big belief in the squad, and I think the management team do an extremely good job to ram that home. You know, players, you know, one thing I've noticed, obviously, for the first time, I mean, Brooksy's managed obviously far higher than I have, but for the first time, I'm managing step 3 players, but they've all got the same problems. They all need an arm round them. They all need a bit of geeing up at the right time, and I think collectively as a management group, we've done that really well. Of course, you know, we pick a team, and I'm sure 300 people are saying, "What's he doing?" But you know, we make decisions only on each game as it goes, and you know, it's worked well for us, and it's a great place and a great club to be at the moment. So we're very lucky. I'm personally very lucky with the management team I've got supporting me. The group of players are outstanding. I would like to think the best squad that the club has ever seen, and the supporters, as you see, are now starting to get plaudits off other clubs because they realise what we've got, and long may that continue.
Brooksy, we'll finish to you. Another high-stakes game on Tuesday, quarter-finals of the Suffolk Premier Cup, Brampton, a team that we know well. What's your thoughts going into that one?
Yeah, again, it's going to be a very difficult game. I mean, they've won again against Wroxham today. But listen, you know, the gaffer and all the staff have said all season that it's never about the opposition, with all due respect. It's about our approach, our mentality. And if we give our best on any given Tuesday, Wednesday or Saturday, and it's not enough, then so be it. But I think, you know, once you come off the pitch, if you've left nothing on there, then I think anyone that we face for the rest of the season will know that they've been in a game. So long may that continue, and a big, massive thank you to the supporters again today. Thanks.
Up the stow.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Fucking just flows.
Time here at Greens Meadow. It's finished Stowmarket Town 4, Long Melford 2. What a comeback, Curtley Williams. Have you caught your breath from a performance like that?
Yeah, good atmosphere in the change room after the game, and not going to lie, 2-0 down, I wasn't sure if we was going to get back in it, let alone win the game, but it was confusing actually, because we had 10 men and it looked like they had 9. Like, best performance I think, and togetherness of the team, and yeah, it's like come at a good time as well. Got a few tough games coming up, running, and let's just keep the wheels turning.
I don't think too many people would disagree about the performance today. It was tough to begin with, though, going down to 10 men, the penalty as well, and them getting a goal straight from the second half. What's the mood like with the boys when that happens and you're starting to think, could this be the day the unbeaten run comes to an end?
Yeah, well, obviously with a pen, so we've had a man sent off, we've gone 1-0 down, and to be fair to Anton, I think there's just a moment of madness. I'd rather them score and we keep 11 players on the pitch, but he obviously knew what he's doing. He knew that the 10 men were going to come back, so yeah, big up Anton. But yeah, so 2-0 down, and it was a weird goal. Like it was a weird goal, and against run of play, like I think that was probably their only chance the second half as well. And then 2-0 down, and then I was looking around the boys and I was thinking, we're up against it now, but like the quality that we've got in the change room is a joke. So it's never over. Like, we need 5-10 minutes of good football, even with 10 men, and we can turn it on. So, yeah.
It was a big performance to come back. Josh getting the first goal, Ainsley getting the second one, and then we saw that the two strikers, Blake and Finchy, finished things off. What was it like coming back in here at full time after a performance like that?
Yeah, it felt good. The atmosphere was really good. It borderline felt like we'd won something, and we haven't won anything yet, but it felt like that. The atmosphere in here and the togetherness, and I really think that set us up now. Like, for the rest of the season, I know we've not got that many games left, but I think we've shown that side to us now with 10 men sticking together, fighting for it, working for it, going 2-0 down as well, showing that we've got the mentality and the mindset to still keep going. I've got a very good feeling for the rest of the season. Not that we've lost anyway, but I feel like that was the icing on the cake.
Yeah, fingers crossed. And it's been an unbelievable run. 32 games now unbeaten, 5 away from the Thurlow Nunn League record. And obviously, I know the boys are desperate to bring some silverware to the club. But is that unbeaten record, is that in the minds of the players, going that long without losing in the league?
Do you know, I've spoke to the boys, and whether we win, lose or draw, we don't know. Like, look what happened today. Football's a crazy game. We could have 2 players sent off. All is what we know that what we're going to do is we're going to work hard every single day. We're going to do something every single day away from football as well, whether it's stretch, whether it's go and see Beth at Sports Medis, whether it's go out for a run, and like, we're going to work our balls off. I kept it clean. That's exactly what we're going to do. So all is what we know is we can turn up and do what we can do, and whether we win, lose or draw, who knows? But we're obviously going for the unbeaten record. And every game at a time. We can't even think about that yet because we've got a game Tuesday, another game Saturday, so we can't even think about going unbeaten.
Yeah, it's coming thick and fast. We're back Tuesday. We've got the Cup game, Suffolk Premier Cup, the final. Could be played at Portman Road if Ipswich don't make the playoffs. They're doing a good job of that at the moment. What's your? I know you've played at a high level. You've played Football League, but what would it mean for yourself and the boys to get through the next couple of rounds and play at Portman Road?
Yeah, it'd mean a lot. Like, it would be a nice place to go and play, but more importantly, I think it'd be for the fans. Like, the fans that have come and supported us. Like, unbelievable following. Like, you hear it in non-league a lot where like the players will tweet about the fans being brilliant, but our fans are exceptional. So it'd be more for them, and hopefully we can get there, and hopefully we'll put on a performance, and it'll be for them.
Good stuff. Well done on a brilliant performance, brilliant comeback today, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Top man. Cheers.